if you know that you are an idiot, then you are already not an
You're
idiot.
not an idiot.
Hello,
How you doing?
how are you, bro?
I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing good.
So sup? What are you doing?
Yeah, just talking to random people about life, depression, anxiety, and all that stuff. What about you?
Okay. You're the first person I talked to on Omegle. Just landed here.
Oh, that's cool.
So how was the talk about depression and anxiety go?
It goes well, but it's very hard for people to open up to new people, especially online like this. But yeah, I try to help as many people I can.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'm studying right now. Clinical psychology.
Oh, wow. How are you enjoying it?
Oh, really good, really good. This is my second master's year. How about you? What are your passions? What do you like? What are you into?
Mostly helping people, understanding life on a larger scale to make it a positive change for myself and the people around me. So that is my motto actually.
That's a nice objective to have. I like it. So how about you? How about you? The talks you usually have on Omegle. In what direction does it go usually?
Usually it is in, a positive outcome, but some people, I can say, not negative, but I can say that they are not open to new perspectives. So let's say they have one particular mindset, and if I'm, because I'll be listening there from their perspective also, but if I'm trying to put my perspective, they will be totally defending themselves. They are like, no, we are right, we know everything, you don't know anything. So I was like, okay, that's cool with me. But yeah, I meet a lot of people who are struggling and I get to help them. I'm very happy about that.
Oh, that's nice. So like you, oh, even on Omegle, you're here also to help people. You feel like you're.
Yeah, so usually my conversations, how they open up is like, how are you doing? And mostly I can say, because I have put the keywords as depression, anxiety, philosophy, and psychology.
Ah, I see.
So
Uh huh.
yesterday, there was one guy I started, talking to him. He was not coming on camera. He was using keyboard. He was not talking at all. So after he was typing and I was, just talking from this side. But after some time, he told me that he was literally about to cut himself. He tried to commit suicide and all that. So then the conversation was from there it went like in a therapeutic way. But yeah, he came then on camera also. We talked about that. He was a bit like hopeful for future.
Wow.
He just needed some savior to push himself towards positive side. That's it.
Wow, man. Wow.
Mhm.
I feel like I need to applaud this. That's really beautiful.
Thank you so much. And there's been many instances like this. I have met some people who are like suffering. There are a lot of people going through a lot of things and they don't have anyone to talk to. So I help to I try to help them in some way I can.
That's amazing. Because yeah, I think yeah on Omegle
Hmm.
there are a lot of people who are like really yeah going through difficult shit and they're
Sure,
just being alone and they come on Omegle and stuff.
sure.
Yeah, you're a really nice guy for doing that.
Thank you so much. Actually, like if let's say if someone has some basic knowledge regarding something, if they're not putting that knowledge to good use, then what is the point of that knowledge? You know,
Yeah,
that is how I feel.
yeah. I mean, it happened to me as well sometimes. Like, usually when I say, we start a conversation,
Hmm.
and then I say I'm majoring in psychology, and some
Hmm.
people will be, oh, great, because I need to ask you about something, and then they
Okay.
start telling me,
Hmm.
the problems, and yeah, they think I'm gonna have like the solution. So
Sure.
I just try to keep listening to questions, to maybe bring some positive point of view on things instead, I don't know, of
Hmm.
the. Usually, you can hear a lot of self blame, a lot of self
True.
criticism and stuff, which is a bit
True.
difficult. Yeah. So also, yeah, I never had your experience. Like once I talked with a girl who was hiding
Hmm.
like she didn't want to appear on the camera, maybe because she was too shy and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end, yeah, she accepted to come on the camera, and throughout the talk, yeah, she was explaining to me how she like she feels so bad about maybe her look and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But she turned out to be a really cool person, really nice, and she was very smart. And yeah.
Actually, there are a lot of people like that.
The other day I found it funny. There was this girl who, like, she kept asking me what I was doing in my life
Mm-hmm.
because I basically shared nothing on my social media. I have no pictures, no stories.
Mm-hmm.
So it's as if when you share nothing, you're doing nothing. Like your
Yeah.
life is a void because you do not share what you eat, where you go, when you're alive. Just random
Oh,
pictures of yourself.
true.
And I was like, no, I don't have to keep just taking pictures of everything I do.
Mm-hmm. Same is the case with me. Like, I don't know how people, they think that if someone is not showing off everything on social media, then they are not living their life. But
Yeah,
there is so much wrong about this mindset. But still, yeah, people actually, they are not up to that level of self acceptance, you can say, you know. So they don't know how to keep their lives private. But for a guy like me, or from what I can understand, for a guy like you, we like to live our life the way we like, and we don't want to show off to others so that they may, glorify that, oh, this guy is
uh-huh.
living his life. We don't want that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah. What I can do is sometimes when I'm really having fun,
Mm-hmm.
I might want to share something funny with a few friends. Like, look at this, look at that, look what just saw, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel actually comfortable like making stories for everyone there to see or just putting, yeah, I was at a bar with friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm there. I don't think about people seeing me being there.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
So validation is of no concern for people like us, and that is a great thing.
I think, yeah, it gives us some kind of freedom. We
Exactly.
I'm gonna ask you the two questions then.
Mm-hmm.
Are you single right now? Are you with someone? And then what do you think about marriage?
I'm single right now, and regarding marriage, I'm like, my view about marriage is that it is a very big decision of your life. If your marriage goes wrong, then your whole life is fucked.
Yes.
Because even like everything, emotional dependence, your health, your finances, everything depends on your marriage actually, and the person who you are going to marry. So I'm just waiting for someone, or maybe destiny will bring that person to me, but I'm not forcing it. I'm not rushing it.
Okay. Yeah, so for you, it should be marriage and not just like a relationship.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like for me, if I'm going to marry someone, it should be based on friendship first. If I'm friends with that person, it should not be some kind of. It should not feel some kind of formality or something like that, post or some contract. It should not be like that. And I want someone intelligent. I want to marry to someone intelligent, at least basic common sense, because I consider myself, not to brag, but I consider myself an intelligent guy, and I want to have an intelligent partner, because otherwise it's very hard for me to survive. I cannot go with a person who is not having proper understanding
I
of things.
see. I mean, yeah, if you marry someone who's not as intelligent as you,
Hmm.
probably you're not gonna have the same kinks. It's not gonna work, I think.
True, true.
Right? So that makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
So do you? But like you said, you're not forcing it. You're just waiting right now,
Yeah, so if it comes, it comes.
chilling.
If it is not coming, then it's not coming. It's all right with me.
What would be forcing?
Forcing is like, there are two things. One is like you said, if it comes, I'll see whatever comes and how it goes. Then you'll decide based on that. Forcing is someone like, I'm single and I'm looking for someone. So I'm going out there. I'm just putting a radar kind of thing to look for my girlfriend so that I can have a relationship. It's not like that. Is not for me. That is
Ah,
forcing for me.
I see. So you would never go on Tinder or dating apps, stuff like that.
No, I would not never do that.
I
It's
can
like,
relate. Yeah.
for hookups, it's all right, but if you're looking for a meaningful relationship, it will. Maybe I'm wrong, but for me, it will never come from a dating app.
Yeah. Somehow I think. Yeah, you're
Mhm.
right. Um, because like the conditions of the very first meeting
Mm,
is very superficial, just swiping left, right. There is no actual
mm.
meeting with the person. So yeah, I think it's not a bit. It's very difficult to find something meaningful on dating apps. It's
And the other thing is that when you are meeting via a dating app, so there is a target that you have to achieve. So the conversation will be based on that target. Conversation will be based on future hookups, future husband, future boyfriend, something like that. But when you meet someone neutrally, it is naturally. So it's not based on some goal thing or target thing. So the conversation will be very natural.
right.
That's how I feel.
I see. I have a question for you.
Hmm.
So when you meet a person, what are the things you feel you need to know about that person in
Hmm.
order to truly meet him or her? Like we just randomly meet,
Hmm.
we talk, we start to ask, generally we ask to each other, so what do you do in life?
Hmm.
Oh, where do you come from and stuff. Usually we have no other questions than ask about someone's job.
True.
Then if we're lucky, we move to ask about his passions and stuff he likes.
Hmm.
And then if we're lucky, yeah, we find some common grounds. But yeah, so for me, yeah, for you, what are the questions, what are the things you feel you need to know about someone
So
in
let's
general?
say if I meet a person, let's create a hypothetical scenario where I meet a girl
Yeah,
that I'm interested in now because there's one like starting physical attraction or whatever you call that is there. So first I would never go on based on the questions. I have this ability. I don't know if you will understand it or not, but I from body language I can understand if other person very well from their body language what
okay.
they're thinking on the back of their mind. I want someone, I would be more interested about their behavior, like how they treat others, how compassionate they are, the respect for other people around them, and
Hmm.
how understanding they are regarding themselves. Like, do they know who they are? Do they know, their, you can say, positive points and negative points, because we all are imperfect. There's nothing like perfection, but we should be able to understand and accept our imperfections. So I'll be mostly interested in that part of their life, not what job they do, where they're from, if they have money or not, if they are from rich background. That doesn't matter to me. But what
Yeah.
matters is their personality, but not personality like modern people. That personality, not that. Like they're actually grounded or not. That matters most to me.
Mm. Let me try to think of a tougher question.
Okay, but before that, I'll ask you, what are your questions regarding this? If you're meeting someone, what would you want to know about them so that you can think of a possible relationship or friendship in future?
Um, I mean, I agree with you about intelligence.
Hmm.
Like for me, it's not just maybe basically important. It is sexy in itself. I find it really attractive. But yeah, so this and also some, I guess, some personality traits. Like
Hmm.
I don't know if I feel the other person is um I don't know in a sense. I was gonna say autonomous. I mean,
Hmm.
maybe I'm gonna express it negatively about what
Hmm.
I don't like. Like sometimes
Hmm.
I might meet some girls and they are very passive. Maybe because as girls they are raised usually to be passive.
That,
So they
yeah.
just stand there
Hmm.
and they have no opinions to defend. Or maybe just very weakly and they just wait for you to say stuff and then she'll be reactive, not really active.
Yeah.
So when I meet girls who are maybe are intellectual, if they have interests, they can debate. Because yeah, as you said, it's not just all about. Did you say it's not all about physical?
Yeah, but yeah, physical and but these days there is a fox sense of personality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that.
So yeah, I think that's what I like.
Mhm.
I need her to be able to hold a conversation. Let's say,
True.
because I'm
Just
gonna speak a lot.
just yesterday, I had a conversation with one girl on Omegle. I think I would want that kind of person. If I have to look for a relationship in future or marriage, I would look for, because the way she held conversations, it felt really natural and it was really like. sometimes you meet someone, even if you don't know them, there it is a total stranger, but you have that connection with them. You can feel that, oh wow, this person is very much enlightened, this person is very
Yeah,
much intellectual, so I want that kind of connection. Yeah.
I totally understand.
Mhm.
Totally, yeah. Hopefully we can meet someone, yeah,
Mhm.
that I don't know. Seems difficult because I don't meet a lot of them. I don't know about you. I do
Mhm.
not.
Even I don't meet a lot of them, especially these days. Like since it's been 4 months since I came here, as I told you,
Oh yeah.
my whole mission is like to improve myself in every aspect. Now, only part that is left is my physical health. I want to join some martial arts and all, but I don't want to meet new people. I just want to improve myself. Then I'll radiate that energy, right? Then I'll attract those kind of people who are on my level. So I'm totally
Oh,
into
I
that.
see.
So I'm not going to bars. I'm not going to any festivals, also any outings, things like that. I'm usually with me and my books mostly.
So now you're more working on yourself, more centered on yourself.
Yeah,
So yeah. So you didn't maybe get a lot of time to meet people there,
yeah.
or very focused
Very
time there.
focused right now. It's very hard, like, but yeah, it's very hard. But if I'm disciplined, then I can do it.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it takes a lot of dedication and will. I admire that.
true. From the time I have been here in last, like, I don't post anything. Even my friends ask me, "You don't go to new places. Why you're not posting anything on Instagram or Facebook and all that?"
Uh
But
huh.
I'm like, bro, I know what I'm doing here, and I'm not gonna, budge out, or I'm not gonna give into all that stuff. So I know what I'm doing. I'll be doing that. After that, I'll see.
Ah, great.
So it
Yes.
doesn't matter what they think.
You're a guy of really strong will. I can see.
I try to be. I'm not that strong, but yeah, I try to build that resilience, build that strength. You can say.
Damn. So
For me, there are a few things that I'm following. So one of them is like in my top five. My body should be obedient to my mind. You know, if my mind is saying something, my body should follow.
okay, I totally get it, and I think yeah, this the I guess that's the ideal of true freedom to be free from our temptations and not to be slave of our passions. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. What kind of books you read usually? Are you into book reading?
I like to read novels
Hmm.
or psychology books or philosophy. That's
Hmm.
usually stuff I
What
like
about the
literature.
self-help books? The books
I
on,
haven't been reading much self-help books because I'm more into novels. That's stuff I like. How about you then? I mean, I guess you like them self-help books. You're into that.
yeah, self-help, yeah, like self-help books, public speaking books,
Uh huh.
psychology books I love. Then emotional intelligence, like I want to have, top level of emotional intelligence. So I usually read emotional intelligence books and try to apply that in my life. It has changed.
Uh-huh.
It has changed my life in a very positive way. I can say that for sure.
Could you maybe like explain a bit more how it helps you to?
Yeah, before I started, working on my emotional intelligence part, which before this I didn't even knew that there is something called emotional intelligence which you can control. So it was like I have anger management issues. I have sometimes I would give into sad things, sad emotions. I would cry out and all that. So to change all that, and especially if someone else is controlling my behavior. Let's say if you're bullying me, so I'll get angry. I'll start cursing you and all that, using curse words. It was like that, but now it is like you do anything, it won't affect me at all. So that part has changed. I don't even remember when I was angry last time because of
Okay.
emotional health books. And the thing is that I used to get too much excited regarding certain things when I'm happy, even on little things. And sometimes it used to cost me a lot in negative way. But yeah, I learned to how to control that, then delay gratification. So all this stuff came from emotional intelligence, reading
Okay.
emotional intelligence books.
That's nice. I okay. Like it changed you that much. Like now you
Yeah.
say you can't even remember last time you got angry.
There has been instances where, in certain situations, like, some people gave me reason to get angry. If I would have been angry at that moment, it would be totally
Yeah.
justifiable. But it was like nothing is happening. It is like very peaceful. So I am very happy I started this journey. And another thing is that it helps you to, like, for me, it helped me to understand the emotions of other people.
So what books did you read to help you do that?
There were many, but the one that I really love is emotional intelligence. There's a book called Emotional Intelligence.
Daniel Goldman, something like that.
Yeah, so that's one of the best books.
That book I started reading it
Oh
a few years
wow.
ago.
Mhm.
I should pick it up again.
There's one guy whose name is Jay Shetty. He's social media influencer. He talks about emotional health. He talks about life and all.
No, I'm not sure I know him.
Okay.
How do you type his name? G?
Jay, it's like, uh,
No, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. All right, I see. He's like famous in India or maybe
no, no, it's
worldwide.
worldwide. He is very much famous. He has put out one book, Think Like a Monk. It was like bestseller in New York. And
Oh,
then now he has put 8 rules of love that I have not read. Because I started following him when he had only 900 something followers on Facebook. Now he has billions of views on Facebook alone.
for
So he actually, he was a big influence in my journey regarding understanding myself.
oh, I see. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna check him out. Dang, I see. He's truly famous. I think I somehow I missed this and I never came across it.
I don't know about your culture, but in India there are things like you should be married at 25, 24, 26, something like that. You should have kids
Yeah,
by this age. You should be having a job by this age. So this is something which is generational. It passes on from generation to generation. But this guy instilled in me after watching his videos, attending his seminars. It got totally instilled in me that there is no timeline. You can marry at 40, you can not marry at all, it's totally fine. If you don't have job, it's totally fine. If you have early job, it's totally fine. So regarding the timelines, this guy taught me a lot.
yeah. I like this idea. Yeah,
Mhm.
we do have that also in Morocco as well. Like a lot of social pressure about doing certain stuff at a certain age.
True.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
And indeed, there is no. Actually, you gain nothing.
Mhm.
Each person has its own rhythm, its own time, and its own life.
True. For me, it's like small conversations and these things, flashy things. I find it stupid. It's not. It doesn't mean that it's stupid, but it's just not for
But
me.
for you,
Yeah.
yeah, that's very. you know, not a lot of people would add, "Oh, but it's me. I'm not. It's stupid. It's me."
Because I fear, very much to be that guy who will be like, oh, if it is not good for me, then it is not good, or if I don't understand, then it is not there. Because I have my limitations, but it doesn't mean that it's not there.
Mm, yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I think that's you'll be a good psychologist. So I think
Mm.
a lot of like a big part of our job is about realizing this that we are lacking. We are not perfect. We don't know everything. We just try to do our
Exactly.
best, and yeah,
I totally agree with that. And a person, there's a quote: an idiot is someone who doesn't know he is an idiot. If you know that you are an idiot, then you are already not an
you're
idiot.
not an idiot. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, so if I know that there's something that is lacking in me and I'm willing to work on that, then I'm already on a path of, recovery or greatness, you can say. But a
Yeah,
person who will say, no, I'm the one, I'm on the top.
that
So
that is true, my friend.
mm,
That is so wise. I like it.
I'm glad that you like it.
Well, I think I'm gonna leave you on this very positive note, man. It was
Mm.
really a big pleasure talking to you.
Same here, bro. It was
I think
very
I'm gonna
nice
make
talking to you.
myself something to eat.
Mm.
Maybe we will meet because I think I'm gonna go come back. But
Mm.
it was a big thanks a lot for this nice conversation. I really appreciated it, man.
Thank you so much for listening and also expressing your views. It was very nice.
Good luck for everything you're doing. Keep it up, man.
Same to you, bro. And I really hope
Much
that you
appreciated.
you change someone's life in a positive way.
I think yeah, I'll think of you and I'll try to do it because that was really, really inspiring for me. I really liked that part of our discussion.
Thank you so much, bro.
I'm
Thank you
gonna
so
keep
much.
that in mind somewhere here. So
Yeah, you better do.
if I manage to do it, it's
Hmm.
gonna be an effect of something you did. So yeah, you
Hmm.
should know as well.
Thank you so much for that, bro. Thank you so much. Have a nice one.
Thanks a lot, man. You too.
Bye bye.